You know what it is when I slide through. I could lift you up, you only 5'2". Maybe get you drunk, maybe high too. Maybe fall in love.
Hey YouTube, what's up? So today we're going to do an oil change on Lily. It's been roughly 3,000 or so miles, so it's about time she gets an oil change. You can kind of hear it and it starts to sound a little different. But I'd show to you guys and show you some steps. Now, oil changes are roughly the same thing for most bikes. There's usually an oil filter, there's usually a drain bolt, and then there's going to be a side where you can put the oil in. The steps are, roughly the same thing. Bikes are not rocket science, so anyone can do it. If you follow the general steps, you should be fine on your specific bike. But this is going to be on a 2006 ZX6R 636, also known as Lily. By the way, that's not Lily. That's not my bike. That's my boy. He went down a few weeks ago. He's fine, but that's his bike. That's Lily's twin, if you guys remember from my previous motovlog. There she is. She's in one piece. To be honest with you, it looks worse than it actually is. It's literally all just cosmetic. Engine, everything's perfectly fine. If y'all looking for a bike, hit me up. Step one would be to take off this bottom fairing on the bottom. It's going to give you access to the oil filter, and then the drain bolt all the way on the bottom. So let's go ahead and take this guy apart. So once you take off the bottom fairing, this is the oil filter. It's going to be, I use K&N. It's a great filter, does a great job. It's going to be K&N 204. That's the filter number, and then this is the drain voltage. But before you open this up or even take the filter off, you want to go ahead and open this where you put the oil in, so that the air flows go through it. And fuck, okay, that thing's gone on tightly. But you want to go ahead and take that off so the air flows through it, and all the oil and everything drains. Oh, let's go ahead and open this guy up right here. Take that off. Don't lose it. It will come in handy. Keep that with you for a second. So what you do is you get a drain pan underneath it. You don't take this off yet. You want to drain this. You want to open this up all the way, drain it completely, and then take this up. Because if you do this right now, it's going to make a mess. You don't want to make a mess. So we're taking this bolt off. So just to make sure we don't make a mess, I'm going to go ahead and put some newspapers down here. So once you take the bolt off, the oil, the bad oil, should just flow right through. Because you see, there's the oil. It's about to finish coming down, but it's draining. So once it's completely done, then we're gonna go ahead and take the K&N filter off. So a nice trick to taking off the filter, when you're taking it off, there's gonna be some fluid, some oil is gonna, come down of it. Make like a little, slide for the oil to come down from the filter area into your drain pad, so nothing gets oil onto it. Then once you do that, things will stay a little bit cleaner. The less the mess, the better. Because every time I do this, I make a mess. And I try to limit that as much as possible. No. Okay. Not that bad. Here's the old oil filter, Canon 204. Trash that. And here's the brand new one. So what you want to do is when you take this little plastic covering off, you want to take some of the old fluid, the old oil, and get the the surface of this very well lubricated. Let's go ahead and get some old oil onto our finger, and then let's get the surface of this guy nicely lubricated. You don't have to like dip it in the damn thing, but just get a little bit of oil going outside of this. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and put this back on here. Be careful with this because there's a little bit of oil on this newspaper. Get it through here. There you go. The oil filter does not have to be on there super tight, but you want it snug. It's a little bit oily, so I'm going to use my wrench to do that. The reason I'm doing it with the wrench is because my hand is oily and it won't grip this properly, and I don't want anything getting in the way. Good. It's not going nowhere. Now, next thing you want to do is go ahead and put this bolt back on. Hand tighten that bolt, and then with your wrench or socket, whatever that you have, it's an 11/16 by the way. You're gonna go ahead and tighten it, not too much again, just enough for the for the bolt to be on there snug. Go ahead and tighten this bad boy up a little. You're good. Now let's go ahead and put in the new oil. I'll show you which ones I use. Put in some new oil. This is the oil that I use right here. 10W40 fully synthetic motorcycle oil. It works perfectly fine. Mine takes quite a bit of this, so let's go ahead and put this bad boy in it. So the one thing you want to make sure of when you put the oil in is check the oil level right here. I like to keep it right between these two marks. One is on the top, one is on the bottom, right in between of that. But to get an accurate reading, you want to go ahead and start your bike up, let it run for a little bit, and then check your oil level, see where you are at. Well guys, she sounds good to me. I checked the oil level, everything looks perfectly fine. And that is how you do an oil change on a Kawasaki Ninja ZX6R 636. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, subscribe, and share if you guys think it's a good video. And I catch you on the flip side, cuz.